All right, guys, it's another live that I'm reacting to. This is in reference to Tyrese and then ex-wife, right? And shout out to Reba TV. She's been at the game for about a year and a half, 2 years now, and she's doing her thing, right? And guys, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. If you ever wanted to know what the ideal woman should look like, about it's going to be River TV. I'm about to share her right now. Right? So you share my screen real quick. All right. So y'all see my girl Riva TV, man. Shout out to her. Y'all go subscribe to her channel, right? Fair use or whatnot. But ideally, this is what you're looking for, guys. Yeah, this is about what you're looking for. She look like she's about 120, good skin, her own hair, none of that fake eyelashes and extra makeup and all that good stuff. But yeah, she get it for real, like for real, right? But ideally, like this is what I'm talking about, right? So let's hear what this little Tyrese lady's got to say. Let's see if we can react to it. And let me see if I can put y'all on some game. All right.
I work with women. I would never tell a woman to walk through that in the same frame of mind I was in when I did it.
Now hold on. But before we even start with this little chick, this is the thing that pisses me off about this chick the most. This Samantha Lee chick. Hold on. So you divorce your husband, but yet you got a YouTube channel coaching men on how to stay married. Help me understand. And coaching men on the wrong women to marry. But yet you left your husband for no reason. Oh, it's gonna make sense in a minute. I'm getting ready to roast her.
And when you say that, but what frame of mind was that? What do you mean by that in particular?
I was very, very hurt. I was very angry. And
And that's another thing that a lot of people are talking about. Right? Notice you see when women talk. That's why I tell dudes all the time. Stop listening to what a woman says. Observe what they do. She's only going to give you half truths. Notice she said. Notice she said that she was very hurt and she was very angry. But the question is, what was she angry about? What exactly was she angry about? That's the question that everybody needs to know. It wasn't for cheating and it wasn't for abuse. So what exactly was she angry about? She never says that. All right.
I remember like when I made like the decision, I was like hysterically crying
Mm.
on the phone with my attorney. That was not the
Wow.
person I should have been on the phone with when like that's a whole nother conversation. But anyway, I was hysterically crying. And I was not in any position to make that decision. I was extremely emotionally and
You heard that? She was extremely emotional. Tell me when you've heard that before. Extremely emotional. Extremely emotional. We've heard this 1,000 times. That a woman was extremely emotional. They do the dumbest things for no reason. No reason. Just emotional for nothing.
intoxicated.
Mm.
We can be intoxicated with our emotion. I'm very much emotionally led. I feel very strongly.
You heard that? She's emotionally led. That's a balanced breakfast right there. All right? A woman that's emotional and she's emotionally led. Mm-mm.
I'm just that kind of person, very passionate. But I would never tell somebody to make that decision when they're that emotional.
Mhm.
But of course, I wasn't talking to someone that genuinely would be for marriage, or for reconciliation. And that's not no slight to my,
No, it's
the
attorney.
women
the
things.
current
It's not,
friends.
yeah, it has nothing. There's no slight to that. Not the friends, but I was on the phone with my attorney.
Yeah.
So it was something that was being said to me that hurt me at that time. And that, so at that time when I was on the phone and I made that decision,
You heard what she just said? There was something that was said to her that hurt me. And because of that, she chose to break up her family. Just because something was said to her. Y'all give me a second.
I was, I was, I was, I was livid. The truth about the matter is that if I had different people in my ear at that time, I would not have made that decision. No.
Single women keep single women keep women single, right? Single women keep women single, right? It's always those women who are just bitter and just they just hate to see y'all having something that they know that they will never have. They just hate to see the union of two beautiful people. And then they will cause you to break up your family for no reason. No reason whatsoever. Single and broken people keep women single and broken.
Wow.
I wouldn't. And that's the truth. I tried my very best at this point in my life to be what I didn't have in that moment. Because I think that women were like, I'm an extremely emotional person. People that know me know that about me.
You know what? When I look at this chick right here, she's giving me what's that chick's name? That Jeezy's wife, whatever, Jai or Kai, whatever her name is. She's giving me those kind of vibes. Like super emotional, super fiery temper. She's giving me those kind of vibes. She's giving me those kind of vibes. Yep.
I'm the kind of person that, like, okay, I feel so strong, and I can ruminate. I can get so lost in my thoughts. I know a lot of women are like that. Like, we're a lot, not all of us, right? But some of us are. Just like a lot of men can be like that. But I know women specifically, there will be
No, men are typically not overly emotional. That's you projecting.
moments where they'll be like, I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to be done. I'm ready to be done. I can't stand this. He don't do this. He don't do that. Blah, blah. When you get lawyers involved, and there was a therapist that was speaking to both me and him, a marital therapist at the time, that when I told him my decision, he was like,
And y'all see this chick, y'all see how she keep herself classy as hell. Y'all see this? Man, this is kind of what you want when it comes to women. This is kind of what you want as far as the look. Like you imagine coming home to this. This is just a peaceful look. She just looked like somebody that you just want to just come home to. I'm not saying she overly beautiful or whatnot. She's at least a 6. I give her a 6. But guys, I keep trying to tell y'all need to date 6. That's about 6, 7. 6, 7. That's about right. But she just looked like peace, like, ooh, she get it. Come back over here.
You know, when you get lawyers involved, it gets ugly.
Mm.
You tell me that. And, you know, I didn't even realize, I don't think I even realized how ugly it would get.
Bruh, this is one thing I always tell people, right? I was just on the phone with one of my guys today, right? When a woman decides like it's over, when she actually decides that you know what, it's over, everybody wins. Everybody. She wins, the lawyer wins, the government wins, child support wins, the rental company wins because you know she's gonna move out, so she's gonna have to get somewhere else. Everybody wins except the dude. When a woman decides, you know what, it's over, everybody wins except the dude and the child. Those are the only two people that suffer. Everybody else gets to eat on your ass. If you pay child support right now, you know what happens? Let's say you're paying $1,000 in child support, right? That $1,000 that you're paying goes to the woman tax free, right? No problem with that. But guess what? Child support agency, they also get $1,000 because they have to actually enforce collection. So that's why they're incentivized to not want marriage just to actually work because it's big business. The more divorces that they have out there, the more money they get to collect. Don't y'all get it?
You know, and like I said, I could, if I could walk back in time, you know, sometimes I battle with myself about that. But at that time, I thought I was doing the right thing or the
They
best.
always think they're doing the right thing at the time. Always. They always think they're doing the right thing. And this is the dude, Tyrese. He fought for his marriage. He begged her. Everybody begged her. Y'all gonna hear more of this. Y'all gonna hear what really happened. He begged her. He said no, like don't do this. Like it doesn't make any sense. Nope. She went ahead and did it anyway. All right.
Best thing, you know,
Now she regrets.
I didn't know how ugly it could get. And I know a lot of women, we make that decision and we're so hurt and angry. And then 5, 6 months later, you're not that angry anymore. Like, oh, this kind of like,
If y'all paid attention, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now about women. Women black, they run their freaking mouths. If Tyrese was an abuser, if he was a cheater, she would have said it. She would have said it. Just like 50 Cent's ex baby mama, or she said everything about him. Or they got no problem exposing your ass, no problem. But notice what she said in the beginning of this. She said the reason why she left him was because he said something that triggered her. That's it. That's all it took. A couple years later, that just guys, I want y'all to think about this for a second. Think about this for a second. Just because you said something wrong to a woman, that ended up costing Tyrese $1 million in legal fees and $20,000 a month in child support. And she is still trying to fight him over that prenup. Oh, it gets better.
still care about them. I kind of still have these feelings.
You now in the spirit of potentially even being able to rekindle a relationship, rekindle that relationship, is your spirit in that place, or could it ever go back to that place?
It's loaded because of the fact that there's been so much that's happened, you know, like there's been so much that's occurred.
And whose fault was that?
Okay. It's my daughter's father. So I would say this. I would say that if we were both going to show up and we were both going to fight for it equally and sacrifice equally, like things that I needed, and things that he needed. I wasn't perfect.
Yeah.
Um, your girl ain't perfect. So I would say that if we were both willing to fight and we were both willing to.
This is Nigerian coming out of me right now. Guys, listen. The audacity of these women. You married Tyrese, a successful rich man who did not have to marry you. You lived in a mansion in LA. You came from nothing. You didn't have to work. He gave you a beautiful child. He was a man of your dreams. He exposed you to influential people. And still, that wasn't enough. I mean, the audacity of these women. She over here talking about, oh, he needs to provide me with what I need. What you need? What else does he need to do? What else does he need to provide for you? Provide you with what you need. That's not enough. A mansion. You live in LA. Gated community. You ain't got to work. He's spoiling you with lavish gifts, taking you around the world, introducing you to movie stars. And still, that's not enough. I keep trying to tell y'all dudes, it's never enough. Ever, ever, ever. Tom Brady, it wasn't enough. Tom Brady, worth damn near $500 million. It wasn't enough. The Rock, it wasn't enough.
Do certain things, and yeah.
Okay, so as you can see, we see Tyrese on the screen. Let me give you guys a little backstory. So this is Tyrese's and she has come to the forefront and stated, she did some kind of interview or whatever the case, and has basically stated that she uh regrets filing for divorce. She regrets, like, basically putting him through the ringer. If she could go back in time, she would change the hands of time. Excuse me, I don't want my, I want to give you guys my thoughts on the first things that she said. Okay, so first of all, a lot of people were saying, we do have to give credit where it's due. She is taking accountability for her actions.
No, she's not. No,
She
she's not.
is acknowledging the fact that she is the one who messed up, and that she made a mistake. And everybody's human, people are allowed to make mistakes. The fact that she acknowledged it, we should be giving her credit for that. Let me tell you why I have a little bit of a difference in opinion about this situation. My opinion, okay? I have to say this again. This is just my opinion. This is just
So
my
fine
feelings
ass.
on this particular situation.
So fine ass, girl.
You see,
Talk that talk.
this was a 5-minute clip of her talking. I'm
Uh-huh.
sure there was the interview was a very long amount of time, but I feel like this is a good enough. I'm gonna have to point to my attorney and blame them. And this is what a lot of women believe that accountability looks like. However, that's not exactly what it is. That's not what accountability is. It is not looking for someone else to point the blame to. It is not looking for an outside source. It is not retracting yourself and say, well, now that I come to think about it, it was these people who were in my ear, and it was these people who were saying these things. And if they never did this, no. That's
One thing I can tell you guys 100% that women are 100% allergic to, 100% allergic to accountability. You would never, if a woman wrongs you, you would never hear her say, I'm sorry. It's just they just don't do it. By and large, not all, not all, not all, but by and large, they just don't do it. To say I'm sorry and to admit fault, it ain't happening, bro. It ain't happening. You want a woman to say I'm sorry and to be accountable? Do you know what accountability actually is? Your accountability, do you know what that truly looks like? Women do not want to go there. Women do not want to go there. What accountability actually is simply this. They call you on the phone knowing that they wronged your ass. And they detail every instance of disrespect and how they wronged you, why they did it, and their intention, and them actually admitting to actually hurting you and being truly sorry for that. Now that's when peace can start to happen. Reconciliation. Just be contrite about it. I did this. This is why I did it. I was wrong for it. I'm sorry. I did this. Remember when I did this? This is what I was thinking. This is the backstory for this. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. That's what accountability, not passing the buck. All this passing the buck stuff, nah, that's not accountability at all. Accountability is you standing on your 10 toes and say, you know what? I really messed up. It's on me. I should not have done that. That's what accountability looks like. I'm sorry. This is what I did. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. If you have wronged anybody in your life, if you've wronged anybody in your life, don't go over there praying to God, asking God for stuff, because even God says, look, if you've wronged anybody, you got to go make it right with that person first. Then bring your sacrifices over to me. This is the Bible. Check it out all you want to. Don't blame me. I'm just telling you what it is, right? If you wrong somebody, now you got to make it right with them, because God will forgive you. But now you got to make it right with that person too, because that person is holding on to some energy against you. And the last thing you want that person to do is curse you at. And because if you truly wrong that person and you did that person wrong for no reason whatsoever, that person can curse you and it will work. Oh yeah, oh, it will work. So this is why God says, look, no, you need to go make it up to that person first. Then come to me and offer me sacrifices. And then ask me to forgive you. So you gotta apologize to two people. The person you wronged and God. That's how a true accountability works. Not all this, oh, I'm sorry I did that. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And we just move on. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. You got to listen to that person retort and tell you, look, this is how I felt when you did that. And you got to sit there and you got to take it because you did that.
What it is, because the demise of the relationship did not begin when you got on the phone. You had something in your brain. You said you were angry. Okay, cool. Everybody gets angry. You said that you are, very passionate. A lot of women do this as well. They hide behind the words, passion and emotional and all of these things as means to disrespect, as means to disregard, as means to cross boundaries. Just keeping it 100. Oh, I was emotional and I was really angry. I was so heated. And I'm a very emotional person. I'm very emotionally wired. And so I made decisions based off of my emotions. These were not temporary decisions that were made off of emotions. These were permanent, huge decisions made off of your emotions. And then, to make matters worse, you were so riled up that you called your attorney.
Yep.
You called your attorney.
Guys, I tell you all this all the time. I tell you all this all the time. The woman is planned the women plan the divorce and the breakup before they even get involved with you. They've already planned this stuff off. They've already planned all this stuff out. They've already calculated it. They've already calculated it. All the stuff she talking, all the stuff that this girl's talking, she talking about the Samantha Lee chick. All the stuff she talking about, or he said something to trigger me. All the stuff she talking, that's a bunch of bull. Because she was calculating. She was like, man, all right, this is how we gonna do it. She already talked to her mom. Oh, we gonna get to her mom in a minute, right? She already talked to her mom and say, look, just make sure, look, Tyrese signed a prenup with this chick. Ironclad, right? Guys, I keep trying to tell y'all, listen, it's not the marriage that y'all need to be scared about. It's the children. because you can't write child support out of a prenup or into a prenup. You just can't. When you have kids, that's your ass. That's up to the judge how much you're gonna pay, and if you're gonna pay. And chances are you're gonna pay because 90% of children goes to the mother, right? So, guys, y'all need to be real careful. It's not the marriage that needs to scare you. It's the child support. That's number one. Number two, you know what? She already planned this stuff, right? They planned this stuff way in advance. So the mom already came to her and said, you know what, you signed the child support. I mean, you signed a prenup, right? Ironclad, right? Cool. That was just her to just get her hooks to Tyrese to make him trust her, right? But then the mom said, just go ahead and have some kids with this dude. Once you have kids, get out. Because at the end of the day, it's always about lifestyle provision. I keep trying to tell y'all, the women, they do not want you. They want your provision. Whether in the marriage or out, if they have to leave, they still want their hooks into you for at least 18 years. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, it's not the marriage you need to be concerned about. It's the child support. Women plan this stuff way in advance. That's the thing about us, man. We stupid. We are in love, but women are in business. You feel me?
Nobody else didn't call. The attorney didn't happen to call you. He didn't call his attorney, and then your attorney called you because of something that was going. You made the decision and the choice to call your attorney because you were saying, "Oh, I'm so done. This is what it is. It's over. It's a wrap. Let me call my attorney and solidify this in a marriage where you have a child." There was no situation of, let me call somebody who's an advocate for saving my relationship.
That's the thing. That's the thing, right? How did she get from this dude said something to piss me off to I'm calling the attorneys? How? How that happen? How did she go from Tyrese pissed me off? So I'm just gonna call the attorneys. Like I be trying to tell y'all, if Tyrese had no money, trust me, number one, she wouldn't have married his ass to begin with. But number two, I mean, she ain't calling no attorney. She's just gonna leave. She's just gonna leave. That it is what it is. She's just gonna leave. But I'm still trying to she needs to help me understand. How did she go from 0 to 100? From we married, you said something to piss me off, I'm calling the attorney. Let that sink in for a second. I need y'all to let that sink in for a second. All Tyrese did was say something wrong to this woman. That was enough for her to leave. That was enough for her to leave. Because at that point, she had extracted everything she wanted from this dude. Everything. She got the kid, so she's guaranteed money for life. For life. And she's trying to break that. She's trying to break the prenup.
This is the problem that a lot of women do. A lot of women do this. Like, what is your single friend gonna tell you? They miss you in the streets. They miss you in the club. They miss you when they go out on girls' trips. What do you think they're gonna say? Do you think that your single friends are gonna sit down with you and say, "No, you really have a good relationship. No, girl, you tripping. You should really fight for this." They're not gonna do that.
They're not. Because all her friends are gonna do is look, girl, you got money. I mean, you got a kid by him. You don't need that dude. He gonna pay child support, and that's all you really needed anyway. So bye. That's it. Once they have their hooks in you, that's it. They're going to get their hooks in you either through prenup, alimony, or child support. Child support, that's the Thanos. I mean, that's your ass. If you have a child with a woman, oh, she has every incentive to leave you at that point, because at that point, I mean, she's gonna be paying child support for life. You're gonna be paying child support for the next 18, 20, 21 years. That's it.
Unless you have a friend like me. Okay. You got some married friends that still the girl. Get out while you ahead, because I'm stuck with this one.
Yep. You see the keyword, and I like the fact that it's a woman. It's a woman that's actually saying this, because when I say it on my Facebook, all these women we talk about, I'm hating. Hating for what? I'm an advocate for marriage. What are you talking about? I'm an advocate for marriage. You just don't marry a modern woman, but I'm an advocate for marriage, and I'm super happy that it's a woman that's actually saying this right now. I'm super happy it's a woman that's saying this, not just me.
It's rare that you have friends that are going to be honest with you. I've lost friends because of my honesty.
Yep.
Because I'm not going to sit here and patty cake you because of how you feel in the moment, or because of sometimes your immaturity.
And that's another thing I'll be trying to tell my dudes. It's like, women are just kids. At the end of the day, women at the end of the day are just kids. They're just fucking kids, man. Not all women, guys. And I hope by now that y'all understand that when I'm talking about women, well, it's really women in general, but it's to the nth degree when I'm talking about modern women. They're just fucking kids. They're just kids. They just do things emotionally. They cry emotionally. It's just emotional stuff with them. It's just emotions. No, just emotions. They never think things through. They just don't. All that, for better or worse, sickness and health, riches and poor, till death do us part, that don't mean a goddamn thing to these women. Nothing. 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 And I think as men, that's the one thing that we just cannot understand. We're just like, hold on. You gave vows to God. Does that not mean anything? You literally said for better or worse, sickness and health, richer or poor, till death do us part. You stood there and you said that in front of all friends and in front of God. And all it took was for Tyrese to say something wrong to you, and all those vows just went out the windows. Just went out the window. What vows did you make, partner?
You get into a space and you kind of feel stuck or whatever, no problem. But if you're coming to me with a situation, I'm going to tell you if that don't make no sense or if that makes sense to me. It is intentional. When you pick up the phone and you dial a phone number, it is intentional. You are very intentional about the person that you are calling. Angry or not, emotional or not. This is like a new verbiage that I heard, emotionally intoxicated. What happens to your family when you instantly got into whatever disagreement you got into? You was upset, you was angry, and you called your lawyer first.
I don't understand that.
You weren't thinking about keeping your family together.
Nope.
So Tyrese had a lot to say about this. I'm gonna have to probably play a part, give you my opinion, and play another part because he had a lot to say and it took up some time. So let me just go right into it.
I would say that if we were both willing to fight and we were both willing to do certain things, and yes,
I was not
both willing to fight. And this is another thing that pisses me off about women like this, right? They quote the Bible, but they don't know what's written inside the Bible. She over there talking about she's willing to fight to get back with Tyrese. Lady, you've dated all the men, admittedly, in that interview. You are defiled. And that's not me even saying, that's not me. That's the Bible talk. That's the Bible talk. Guys, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. If a woman ever leaves you, and she's dating other men, according to God, you cannot take her back. It's an abomination. Say it, it's in the Bible. Go read Deuteronomy 24. It's right there. Mhm. It's right there. It's right there. You cannot take her back. You cannot take her back. Because why? She is now defiled. Do you know what it means to be defiled? Think of like an orange, and you take an injection and you put it in that orange, and you put something sinister inside of it. She's defiled. She'll never be the same again. Look at Jada. Look at all these women who have been with a lot of different men. They're defiled. Like what's in them is in them. It ain't coming out. Plus, they got all the memories as well. They got the memories as well associated with their sexual history. They got the memory as well, right? So that's never gonna leave either. So I don't care how good a man you are, if a woman has been promiscuous or she has stepped out on her marriage, she is not, those memories are going to stay. That's just the start of the defiling process. This is why you can never take a woman back who has stepped out. She over there talking about, like I'll be willing to come back. That's on you. No. And guess what, ladies? It does not work in reverse. It doesn't. You can take a man back. He is not defiled. It's the woman that gets defiled. Why? Because she has to let somebody into her. Yeah, I don't make the rules. That's Bible talking, right? That doesn't mean that's Bible talking. And the only reason why I'm bringing up the Bible is because she quotes the Bible. She quotes the Bible. She a Christian this, Christian that. Man, all these women claim they're Christians, but they're never Christian when the rubber meets the road. When it's time for them to make a very serious decision, they're never Christians. They forget all that stuff real quick.
Not going to respond to this video of my ex that's now gone viral. She is loving it. Congratulations, you went viral again over something else that you said, because you're trying to build up your YouTube page and get your followers up. Listen, man, listen. If you had people in your ear that influenced you into leaving your husband and your 1-year-old child, your innocent 1-year-old child, we both were divorcee kids, grew up in toxic environments, torn in between our old family, new family, stepfather, stepmother. That's a life that we both lived. And you packed up a 1-year-old, put a COVID mask on top of the Ring cameras, and I was literally in an airplane on my way home to fight for my marriage and my family. You're heartless. None of your friends recognize you. This is all about money. If you had friends in your ear, you're lying, you're gaslighting, you're playing. The only person that was in your ear was your mama. Her name is Patricia Randolph. You didn't have people in your ear. The amount of people that was supposedly in your ear, you also had a whole lot of people like Aventer Gray, Taffy Dollar, Creflo Dollar's wife, who married us. You had a whole lot of people in your ear telling you that you're about to do something stupid, impulsive, and y'all are actually not going through anything that would make you want to leave your husband. Let's go even further. When Aventer Gray and Pastor John Gray were having their own marital issues at the time, you arranged a therapy session with Aventer Gray at our house. And when she walked out of her therapy session, she walked into the foyer where the Bumblebee is, and there was 50 boxes with like 7 or 8 people there packing up all the shit to leave the house.
Right. She planned this stuff, man. She planned all this stuff way in advance. And you know what's so funny? She did all this stuff when Tyrese was out of town. She did all this stuff when Tyrese was out of town. took the child, cleared the house. That's a heartless woman. That's a heartless woman. And you know what's even more scary about a woman like that? This is what's even more scary about a woman like that. She is so sinister, that all it took was for you to say the wrong thing. And she cleared the house, took your children, and called the lawyers. That's all he did was say the wrong thing. And we still don't know what he said. It might not even been the wrong thing. But she would never admit to what actually happened. What made her think that this was the best action for the family. Makes no sense. This is why I keep trying to tell you guys. I keep trying to tell you guys this, but y'all don't want to listen. Listen. It doesn't matter how rich you think you are, how big really you think you got it. It doesn't matter. It's like chaos. Like women just do things and it's just chaotic. You think because you got money you're gonna keep a woman? That's a bunch of bull. If Tom Brady wasn't able to do it, if Jeff Bezos wasn't able to do it, bruh. If Kanye West wasn't able to do it, if Idris Elba wasn't able to do it, if The Rock wasn't able to do it, who the hell are you? Who the hell are you?
House. And I was in an airplane on my way home to try and fight and save our marriage. So if you had people in your ear at the time, they must be still in your ear because you're still trying to get $20,000 a month for a 5-year-old. You make $160,000 a year on your own. This is all a game. You're clout chasing.
That's what it was always all about. That's what it was always all about. She never loved this dude, man. She never loved this dude, man. And this is what I be trying to tell all you dudes who got money, who got excess money. This is what I be trying to tell y'all. Listen, don't even think that you're safe because you got money. With women, you're just a bigger target, period.
You're something that I don't even know. A simple woman, not into materialistic things, don't care about fame and mansions and popularity. You're everything that you told me and all of your friends and loved ones that you wasn't.
Period.
If you wanted to be famous, boo-boo, that's all you had to say. You didn't have to play this game that you wasn't. Now you out here playing on single mothers and their emotions, playing on women that are actually in relationships and fucked up marriages that are toxic and dark and dysfunctional. That's not what that was. You think I would have a song entitled "I Don't Think You Ever Loved Me" if I didn't really feel that way? You think I would have a song out called "Love Transaction" if I didn't to go and break this off or cut this woman off because you decided to wake up on a Wednesday and come back and play in the sandbox?
Y'all heard that? She wanted to actually come back to Tyrese after she done slept around. Are you out your freaking mind? Are you out your freaking mind? Listen, never take a woman back that left you. You know why? Because if you take her back, she just will come back and finish the job. Period. End of story. Never, ever, ever do that. You mess around, get her pregnant again, guess what? Your child support just went up. Your prenup just, look, don't even think about doing it.
Everything about the way you left me was heartless.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I've been there. What he just said, and this is how I know that he's not lying, because I can feel the pain in his voice, because I've been there. When a woman is ready to leave, you will see a woman 2 months prior to tell you like you are the love of her life. The man sent by God, and she will leave you stone cold and not even think twice about it. Fuck them vows. She will do it. And that's the pain that he is feeling. This little pain that he's going through, I've been there. Been there, done that. Oh, this how I'm able to talk about this stuff to y'all. I know the game. I know the game. But a lot of you guys who have not been married before, trust me. This is why you listen to dudes like me and other dudes on YouTube. We're not just saying it just to say it. We're not saying it to bash modern women. No, we know the game and we're trying to keep you safe. So we take all the slings and all the arrows from all these women calling us misogynistic and calling us this and that, blah, 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 you know, toxic male energy and all that good stuff, just so you don't have to go through what we've been through, what he's going through. This pain that he's going through, trust me, I've been there. I felt it. I know exactly what a heartless and a cold woman can do to you. Believe me, I've been there, done that, and can write a book about it. So I'm gonna tell y'all right now, y'all don't have to listen to me, but I'm telling you, when you get married to a woman and she decides, you know what, I'm leaving you, trust me, if you did nothing wrong and you didn't see it coming, it's gonna take you at least a year to recover. Yep, you're gonna have to sit there. It's gonna take you about a year to recover, minimum. It's gonna take you about a year to recover. But one thing I can tell y'all y'all dudes is this, bro. When you do recover, oh my God, you become a savage because now the wetness behind your ears is gone. Is gone. You become a savage because sometimes when a woman does you dirty, oh, sometimes it could be a good thing. Sometimes it could serve you. Sometimes it could serve you well if you don't stew too much about it. But I'm telling y'all this right now: if you've been hurt by a woman, married to a woman, and hurt, it could literally take you a year. If you truly love that woman, it could take you a year to recover. The first 6 months is gonna be real hard. The first 6 months because you're over here trying to figure out what did I do wrong. See, that's where you messed up. This is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. You over there thinking about what did you do wrong? Listen. You didn't have to do anything wrong. It is what it is. It's just their nature. Modern women today are not loyal people. They're just not. Fuck them vibes. When they're ready to go, it's gonna be fuck them vibes. I don't give a shit about what I said to God. They ain't trying to hear nothing. They out. In their mind, you know how they think? They're like, well, I'm covered by the blood of Jesus. I'm grace. That's what they think. I'll apologize to God later. Oh, I've been there. I've been there, done that. This pain that he is feeling, this little pain that he's feeling, oh, I've been there. I've been there. I'm over that shit. But I've been there. The first 6 months was tough. Oh, it was tough. Especially if you love a woman. Oh, it's tough. Oh, it's tough. But then you don't start to recover till after like 6 months. Like by the 8th month, you start to get yourself together again. You start to gain some confidence again. This and that, blah, blah, blah. By 12 months, you over. You become savage. And this is another thing. This is another thing that I never learned. When I was married, this is the one thing that got me. Hand in God, I promise you, right? The one thing I had never ever heard of in my life was this red pill, blue pill stuff. I never saw a YouTube video. I never saw anything about red pill and blue pill. I was all about my family. I didn't even know anything about it. I didn't even know it existed. I didn't know red pill and blue pill existed. Like stems, I didn't know anything about that. Because in my family, I had never seen divorce. And watch, I'm the black sheep of the family. The moment I marry a woman from the West, got fucked over. Yep. So that was where I messed up. And this is where our fathers from our generation, they don't teach us right. They don't teach us right. They don't teach us the game. That's why y'all listen to me and other dudes who've been through this stuff, who become like just straight savages. So we can tell y'all, look, she does this, do this. All this nice stuff that y'all trying to do, bruh, it don't work. This is the part that y'all need to get through your skulls. Another thing that y'all need to understand is just because, bruh, whether she's your wife or she's your girlfriend. It is just your turn. It is just your turn. It is, I'll say it again. It is just your turn. Period. End of story. I don't care what you say. It is just your turn. Right? And if she's gonna stay with you through thick and thin, she probably just doesn't have that many options. Because a modern woman today, if she has options, bruh, all you got to do is just say the wrong thing. Just test me. That's how they think. Just try me. I'm out. Man, these chicks, man, they got all kinds of DMs every day. Who the hell are you? Idris Alba, fine ass. According to the women, pause, according to the women. The Rock, Jason Momoa, Kanye West with all his money. They couldn't keep a woman. And you think you gonna keep a woman? You must be crazy. I need y'all to understand this real quick, right? Women get bored real quick. I don't know what's wrong with, see, that's the difference between men and women, right? Men, we get real complacent in a marriage. We cool. We don't need that much. Hey, just cook. Give us some sex. Leave us alone. We good, right? Not women. Nah, baby. No. You gotta be on your toes with women. You can't be out of shape. Oh no, you can't be out of shape. You can't get out of shape. Because listen, if a woman looks at you and she thinks for 1 second that she can do better or you are not the best that she can, bruh, she's already planning to exit. She's already planning to exit. Trust and believe. The worst thing that happened to my marriage was we got married in COVID. That was the worst thing that happened to me. We got married in COVID. We got married in 2019. That whole first year was COVID. No gyms. We couldn't go out. It was just me and her. Oh, that was the worst. Businesses suffered, jobs lost, all that. We wasn't gonna last. We wasn't gonna last. We wasn't gonna last. And I was the third husband. Yeah, I was her third husband. You know we wasn't gonna last. And guys, I got so much game. I'm gonna start sharing with you guys as far as statistics and what to look out for. Guys, I'm gonna tell you something right now. These statistics are real. I'm talking about these statistics are real. It is not a game. These statistics about all these model women, promiscuous women, women that have been married before, and all that good. Oh, it is real. They're not just doing it just for shits and giggles. No, it's real. I can vouch for that 100%. It is real. So all this stuff, like if she comes from a broken home, that counts. She ain't had no father in her life, that counts. If she had a weak father in her life, that counts. If she was promiscuous growing up, that definitely counts. She got a high body count, that counts. Oh, all this stuff counts, baby. A woman's past will destroy your future. And this dude right here, Tyrese, he's learned the hard way. He has learned the hard way. A woman's past will fuck up your future. Yep. So all y'all dudes, who making tens of millions of dollars, $50 million a year, you think you safe? Shit, no. You ain't safe. You ain't safe. Why? Because once a child gets introduced, she is rich for life. She does not need you anymore. Because that's all she really wanted. Women don't want you. They don't want you. They want your resources. Why? Like I kept telling you guys before, women get bored easy. So I don't care how rich and famous you think you are, or how rich and famous you are, right? At the end of the day, when you come home, you just do. She seen the crack of your ass. She seen your dirty ass. She seen you. She know who you are. She got bored. Women get bored. So I don't care how much money you got. They get bored. After they have extracted whatever they are trying to extract, they're done. And I always tell people this. It's two things generally modern women are trying to get from men: finances or sex. That's it. I'll give you a perfect example. Right? We already talked about the money. That's obvious, right? Alimony, child support, all that good stuff. We know that. And sex. The younger woman she's looking for sex. The older woman who's not trying to get married again. Oh, she is looking for stability and sometimes sex. I'll give you a perfect example. Look at Kim Kardashian. After her third marriage went south, Kanye of all people. She left Kanye of all people. Who did she get with? Pete Davidson. Some dumbass dude just ran, some random, just to fulfill her sexual desires. She rented that dude for like 3-4 months and then broke it off, of course. So it's either one or two things. It's either going to be money or it's going to be sex. Or you got to give them one or the other. You got to, you got to give them one or the other, or else that's your life. If you are lacking financially and sexually, when I mean sexually, I mean I'm talking about your parents. You just don't do it for it no more. Oh, it's a time bomb. Oh, and the whole thing about if a woman earns a man, bro, these stats are real, and y'all need to pay attention to them. But don't worry, I got you. Your boy got you. Right? We're gonna be talking more.
Okay, guys, there's more that he's gonna say, but I just wanted to interject right here. But basically, I heard. Okay, if I use the word family, if I use the word get back together, if I talk about our family unit, if I talk about our child,
Me, your marriage, and let alone your innocent 1-year-old child. She had to celebrate her second birthday apart. And if you really are really suddenly caring.
This is the part right here. Now, this is the part that this is the icing on the cake right here. What this dude is about to say right here, this is the icing on the cake. This is why I don't trust that chick, Samantha Lee. That she got the nerve. She got the nerve to divorce this dude and then start a YouTube channel coaching men how to catch women. She got some nerve. She got some nerve to leave her husband and warn men about bad women. She got some nerve. But listen to what he about to say. Oh, this is icing on the cake right here, because he makes perfect sense. This is why I don't trust anything that she says. I don't trust.
About the effects that you've had on me and your family. Why don't you sit these lawyers off of me? Call your lawyers right now and tell them that everything that you're still trying to get right now, you don't want it no more.
Period. And look at her face. Look at her face. She know he's telling the truth. Look at her face. She know he's telling the truth. Because she over there talking about, I regret what I did to Tyrese. I regret this and that, blah, blah, blah. Cool. I got no problem with that. All right. Let's test your little thing, right? Let's test this, right? If you so sorry about what you did to me, Tyrese, you so sorry about breaking up the family, cool. No more child support. No more alimony. Tell the lawyers to back off. They will never do it. They'll never do it. They'll never, ever, ever do it. And now what I told you, it's about the money. Don't y'all get it? It's about the money. If she was so sorry, she would say, you know what? I made a mistake. I'm going to do whatever I can, to make this work. Y'all lawyers, I'm hiring you. Look, it's over. Like, don't ask for anything, because, legally she can do that. Legally, she can do that. Legally, a woman can take a man off of child support. Legally, she can do that. But if she was so sorry, she would go to the lawyers and say, you know what? Check this out. Nah, I did this man wrong. Everything I'm saying, I'm so sorry. You know what? Nah, don't charge him anymore. Right? He's not gonna have to pay another dime. But she'll never do it. And look at her face. She knows it's real. She wants $20,000 a month for a child. You know where that's coming from, right? When Tyrese married this woman, she had nothing. Literally had nothing. She had a little masters and whatever, right? She had nothing. He made her sign a prenup that was ironclad, right? Okay. Now, the way women get you is this. If they can't catch you with the prenup, or they're going to definitely catch you with child support. That's it. I keep trying to tell y'all dudes, child support is Thanos. It's Thanos. It's the great equalizer. The great equalizer. So that's what she said. That's what she did, right? She is trying to make the child support that prenup that she should not have signed. That's what that is. That's how this works. That's how this works. And this is for all you punk ass dudes. I'm trying to give you some game. That's how this works. Child support is the new slave master. Child support, bruh. You better get guys. Then this is what me when I go out now. My life real simple. Because every decision, if I even want to even approach a woman, if I even want to approach a woman, the first question I ask is this: could I see this woman? Could I actually envision this woman being the mother of my children? If for 1 second I have any kind of hesitation, I don't even waste my time. I don't even bother. I don't even bother. For what? What? Why? What's there to talk about? What else is there to talk about? If I cannot see you being the mother of my children, I got nothing to talk to you about. For what? There's too much risk out here. Just way too much risk.
Our prenup says no alimony. Our prenup said everything that the prenup said, the prenup. And it's been 3 years of it. I should have never hired a prenup. And it's been 3 years. $20,000?
$20,000.
Our prenup says no alimony. Our prenup said everything that the prenup said. You're trying to crack the prenup. And it's been 3 years of it. I should have never hired a fucking attorney. I had a prenup. Everything that I was supposed to give you in the prenup, I gave it to you. You want more. And it's been 3 years. I've moved on. I'm with Zelly. You moved on. I don't even want to tell you it's the first you started dating when we broke up. Because
what I said. What I tell you. What I tell you. What I tell you. It's either money or sex. As soon as she broke up with this dude, she was riding the carousel already. What I tell you? Oh, I can't wait for that to drop. I can't wait for that bomb to drop. Oh, your boy will cover it for real, right? She was looking for it was probably another celebrity. It was probably another celebrity that she jumped on, trying to extract resources from him. $20,000 a month for what? And you heard
you're gonna go viral from that.
Right.
If I were to tell you who you started dating as soon as we broke up, you would go viral from that. All you want is attention. You want Facebook followers. You want Instagram followers. You're trying to be a life coach, and you're trying to get us to drink the Kool-Aid. Talking with a real one right here. Everybody can see through your shit. I may be alpha. I may be loud. I may appear to be a narcissist, as some say in the comments. Girl, you was good to leave that. He's a narcissist. No, she's a narcissist. Not only is she a narcissist, but she's a sociopath as well. And what is a sociopath? Someone who will maliciously and vindictively do over you, hurt you, be made aware of the fact that they inflicted trauma and pain on you, and not even call you and text you to say they're sorry.
Oh, I've been there. Oh, I've been there. And guys, this is another thing that y'all need to understand. Listen, you break up with a woman, and she breaks up with you for no reason. She just did it just for no reason, right? No reason. If you think she's gonna apologize to you, it'd be a cold day in hell before she do that. Don't even go looking for it. Don't even go looking for it. Don't even go looking for it. I remember when my ex decided she don't want to do this no more, her whole family ghosted me. They didn't even try. They didn't even try. Like, I'm over there trying to fight for this. like a dumbass. But I'm over here trying to fight for it. I'm texting the parents. I'm like, yo, she's doing it again. Like, are y'all gonna intervene? Like what's going on? Like this come from left field. Like, what's going on? I didn't even get phone call. Who? Phone call. Mm-mm. They didn't even send me a text. Man, they didn't even send me a letter. A letter via text. They didn't send me nothing. Just ghost. Just everybody ghost. Like I never existed. Just ghost. Yeah. This is some real shit. I'm trying to give y'all some game. This is some real shit. And this ain't about me being bitter. Bitter for what? What? Bitter. I get all that stuff in my DM from time to time, right? On my posts. Women be over there talking about I'm bitter. I'm like, baby girl, man, if I would have never known anything about Brazil. I would have never known anything about Colombia. I would have never known anything about Thailand. I would have never known anything about Kenya. I would have never known anything about South Africa. I would, I would have never known anything about Eritrea. She did me a favor. Shit. Deuces.
Did you think about the effects that it was going to have on me or our innocent child when you left me the way you did? Did you think about anything? No, it's all about Samantha. So now go ahead and chase whatever career you're trying to chase.
He already talked about the career, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is what happened, right? Before she met this dude, she had nothing, right? Cool. All right. Now, she got $20,000 a month from this dude for the next 18 to 21 years. They're in California, and it's crazy out there. That's number one. Number two, she's trying to break the prenup. That's number two. Now, number three, because she was married to him, and because she's been exposed to all these influential people, she was able to start a YouTube channel that has over 100,000 subscribers, and she makes $160,000 from. So guess what? She just finessed this dude for $400,000 a year. Why does she need him? What does she need him for? She makes $400,000 a year off him. Why does she need him? Once a woman is making money, God, I keep trying to tell you, listen, it's the money, it's the lifestyle. As long as they have that lifestyle, they can do it with or without you. Once a woman has that lifestyle secure, it's with or without you. And hey, listen, and I'm here to tell y'all, most of them, they'll rather do it without you. You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Real simple. Because at the end of the day, if she has money, she doesn't need you for anything. She doesn't have to listen to your mouth. She doesn't have to clean up after you. She doesn't have to wash your drawers. She doesn't have to worry about cooking for you. She doesn't have to worry about looking good for you. She doesn't have to be stuck with your ass for the next 20 years. She can jump from one to another. Jump from one to another. She got money. She got money. She can hire all the nannies. She can hire all the maids. She can hire all the drivers. She good. She Gucci. And this is what pains him the most because he didn't see it coming. He did not see it coming. This is what pains him the most. This is what will pain any man the most. Now, the worst is alimony. Oh, no. That's the worst. That is the absolute worst. I'm going to tell you the two things that kill men the most. Child support is painful enough, but at least it's for the kids. You can kind of justify it. But the two things that kill men the most, alimony, and what's the other one? It's alimony Damn, I lost my train of thought. As alimony. Let's just start with alimony. Oh, it's alimony and lawyer fees. Those are the two things that kill men the most. Lawyer fees, alimony. To think that you have to pay, somebody to screw you over, meaning she files for divorce, right? She files for divorce. To think that you have to pay her lawyer fees for them to screw you over. And on top of that, you got to pay what? Alimony for the rest of your life and hers if she does not get remarried. Oh, that's what gets men. That's why a lot of men they just delete because they're like, all right, cool, you ain't got no money now. Screw it. Sad.
Go ahead and go viral. Go ahead and keep doing your goofy ass podcast and Miracle Mondays and whatever else you're trying to build. Over here, I don't want no one to confuse me releasing songs. She may be saying that she was thinking about, no. If you had people in your ear when you left me, those same people are in your ear 3 years later because the lawyers are still on my back every day.
Every day. It ain't gonna stop me. It ain't gonna stop. Y'all check out the lead attorney. Once you a cash cow, oh shit no. What they're gonna do is they're gonna call their boys. They're gonna call their boys. They're gonna call the other boys. Like, hey, you want to eat off this? Or and you paying. You paying. See where this dude went. Where Tyrese went wrong was in his prenup. He said, according to the lead attorney, he said that if we decide to divorce, if it is not contested, right? I'll go ahead and pay. I'll go ahead and pay for your lawyer fees if it's not contested. But if it is contested, you pay for your lawyer fees, and I pay for my lawyer fees. That's where he messed up. It should be on principle. It should be on principle. If you file for divorce, I file for divorce. We each pay for our lawyer fees. Ain't no contested or not. Because then, what then happened was the slick judge. They went around and went to go say when they filed for divorce that it's not contested. What you mean it's not contested? The whole reason why we're trying to have litigation is the fact that it's contested. What you mean it's not? So that's where he screwed up.
Go sell this to somebody else. Look at every interview I've done, from Sway in the morning to everything that I've been posting and everything that I've been saying. And if you don't like me, I don't like you. I don't need none of you women in my comments saying they like me. I don't care to be liked. I got my heart broke. I was married. I was with this woman for 5 years. I never cheated. I got more access to than most niggas I know.
I believe him too. Man, he's fucking Tyrese. He's in California. And them girls over there, they soft, man. They looking for a come up all day, every day. And when he said he didn't cheat on that woman, I believe him. No reason to. He wouldn't lie. What do you need to lie for? I'm talking about him. I'm not talking about other dudes. I'm talking about him. No reason to lie, because if he was actually lying, she would have said something that, oh yeah, he was cheating. That's why I have to leave. But she has never once come out of her mouth to say it, because he wasn't. He wasn't a cheater. I know cheaters. He just wasn't. He wasn't, bruh. He was in love with this woman, right? He actually loved this woman. He loved this woman. You could tell, like, he loved this woman. He had never been married before. He gave this woman everything, and still That's what gets him. Like, what else you want me to do? I did everything, and it still wasn't enough. Bruh, they playing this shit, man. Man, they playing this stuff. They waited for his ass to leave out of town, and then they want to move out the house. Took everything to the kids. Imagine you over there trying to provide for this woman, trying to provide for your daughter. You in a movie set in somewhere else, and when you out of town, you find out she done packed up everything, took the kids and left. Why? Because you said something to piss her off. Are you fucking kidding me? Really?
I was a good man, a good husband, and
I hear the way he said that. He says it with conviction. No stuttering, no nothing. I believe this dude. He loved this woman the way he's supposed to. The way you're supposed to love your woman. Women profess that they want. Listen, guys, get this through your heads. I need you to get this through your heads. Stop listening to what a woman says. Observe what they do. Get this through your head.
and the 25 or $2,600 that I was giving Samantha since 2 years straight without a court order. Find another name.
So his thing was like,
Man, he was paying this woman $2,500 every month. That's basically $30,000. He was paying this woman $30,000 to leave him. It wasn't enough for this woman. She over there talking about, I'm sorry, I should have done it. Bullshit. So why do you have to ask for more money? It's a little child. You ain't got to work. That's $30,000. How much is daycare? Daycare and food. He took care of all that. He gave you $2,500. It's called child support. He did that. But no, that wasn't enough for you. You needed to multiply that by damn near 10 to get $20,000.
Cutting in and out at the end, so it wasn't it was just like a lot of stutter.
Man, she just glows, man. She just glows. She just glows. You can just tell she's just she's a clean girl. Just clean. I mean, no weave, no makeup like that. She don't need all that. She just glows, man. This is the kind of woman that y'all need. Just clean.
Just let alone,
You're clean
I
ass.
think he said it all. You know
all,
what?
all y'all do, man, y'all soft dudes, man. Y'all be trying to get all these women, all these BBLs. You don't need all that. For what? When that woman 50, man, you're gonna be looking real stupid. And you need a woman like this. You need to marry them thin. So she have your child, she gonna gain about 30 pounds, but you need to marry her like this first. She about what, a buck 15, buck 20? Man, she can gain 20, 30 pounds. That's cool. That's cool with me. That's cool. But you can just tell, man, I could tell a clean woman. You could tell this is a woman that takes care of herself inside and out. She's clean. She's cute. She's not beautiful, but she's cute.
A lot of them were saying, "Oh, here he go," he's so emotional and stuff like that. But I love the fact that he's coming out and speaking out for himself, because a lot of women will stand out and they have all of these things to say, and they say it in some kind of thought process that the man is not going to defend himself. He's not going to have anything to say, so people are going to look at this woman like, "Oh my gosh, she's so sweet, she's so kind, she's so caring." And a lot of men will not do this. Right? There's a lot of women who get out of a relationship, paint this entire narrative about what a man, what he did, what he didn't do, how terrible he is, how, all of these things. They will paint this entire sob story.
Mm-hmm.
And people will run with it and believe it, because a lot of men are not going to stand on the internet and video themselves and talk about these women.
I do it. I'm on the job. I do it. Yeah, I do that shit, no problem.
A lot of men, they take it to the chin. All right, I'm not even going to address that. I'm not even going to talk about that. I'm not even going to worry about that. I'm just going to do me, worry about myself. I'm just going to keep it pushing.
All right, guys, I'm gonna make some follow-up videos on this. I'm gonna make some follow-up videos on this. This is a lot. This is a lot to dig in, and I'm sure that this is gonna evolve. Like this whole drama thing is gonna evolve, and it's gonna give me a lot of material to talk about. So, guys, I really appreciate you guys that came through. Listen to me, guys. If you don't mind, hit the like, hit the subscribe, share this video, and I'm gonna try my best to be providing you guys videos every day on the weekdays. It's my first time I'm doing a live video, and I spent damn near 3 hours with y'all covering two different topics. So it's fun. So let's have some fun with it, right? And guys, hopefully you guys understand by now that when I'm talking about model women, I'm not talking about all women. If the shoe fits, wear that one, right? Wear that joint, right? But there are some good women out there. It's just that, bro, even the Bible says there are few and far between. And guys, it ain't getting no better. It ain't getting no better. Good women, and if you have a good woman out there, if you have a good woman, bruh, count your lucky stars. And I do mean lucky stars. Love on that woman. You better love on that woman because, guys, it's not getting any better. Trying to find a good woman today, bruh, it is not getting any better. It's not getting any easier. It's not going to get any better here in the United States, on the Western Hemisphere. It's not. Whether you go to UK, Canada, or Canada, no. You go to Australia, right? It's not getting any better. Your saving grace right now is if you go to some places in Africa, some. You go to Philippines, you go to Thailand, you go to Colombia. Because right now it is not getting any better. My advice to all men is this. Do not even think about marrying a woman here in the United States. Nope. And if you do, if you listen, it's not going to be the conventional marriage. She is not living with you, but y'all have an understanding. And y'all not having no kids neither. When she have a kid, that's it. She got all the power. But if you do want to have a traditional marriage, my advice is you go overseas, right? You marry a woman over there and you go visit her twice a month or once a month. Because right now, those are the only choices that we have here in America. That's it. Like it's just speed traps everywhere. Speed traps everywhere. Just speed traps everywhere. You do this, you're screwed. You do this, you're screwed. You got to approach them a certain way, right? You got to provide for them. You got to pay for the first aid, right? You got to worry about their body count. You got to worry about whether they're spiritual or not. You got to worry about if they got real hair. You got to worry about it. You got to work. Listen, it's so bad right now. You got to worry about You got to worry about whether or not their face is actually their face. Because if it's not, that's what your child is going to look like. Your child is going to look like what she really looks like. United States is so fake right now. It's amazing. Like it's just speed traps everywhere. It's just too much to deal. It's just way too much to deal with. Guys, I'm telling you, if you got a passport and you're single, bruh, you need to go visit Philippines. Those women are educated. They have their own hair. They are beautiful. And they actually need men. They'll tell you, oh, we want men. Ain't no doubt. They will say, look, we want men. We want strong men. Just be a man. But you can't do that here in the United States. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. Enjoy and enjoy it while it just burns. Just enjoy it. It's not going to get any better. It's not getting any better. So don't expect it to get any better. Right? So also I'm telling you guys, if you can get a remote job, and you can work overseas, I know that's going to be kind of hard for you guys, but guys, this is a different world that we live in. It's a totally different world. You have got to have your options open. Listen, just like money goes to where it's treated best, men are starting to wake up, grabbing their passports and going where they are treated best. Oh, absolutely. You don't believe in these women to be extra promiscuous, high body count ass. And you're gonna talk about, well, you gotta treat me good and you gotta pay for this. What you mean pay for it? You gave it for free when you were 20 in your 30s, and you want me to put a ring on it? I gotta pay for it. How do you think all these dudes that have been with you gonna be looking at me? I sleep with you. Yeah, look at this dude. Look at this dumbass dude. We think about stuff like this, ladies. High body count matters. And when I put this on my Facebook post, I got so much backlash. Do you even know why high body count matters? It matters because if a woman is a virgin at marriage, 10 years down the road, while she's in that marriage, she is still going to be happy 80% of the time. The majority of the time, she is going to be happy. But if that woman has slept with just 5 men, I didn't say 15, I didn't say 20, I didn't say, no, just 5. And that's a blessing today. If you can find that, that's a blessing. If a woman just been with 5 on your wedding day, chances of her being happy reduced from 80 to 25%. You got no shot. No shot. You got no shot of that being a happy marriage. In the Black community, the divorce rate is 75%. What are you talking about? And of the 25% of the people that do stay married, I'd say about 15% are not happy. So this is a 90% failure rate. This thing that we call marriage in the Western Hemisphere, it is failing bad. My channel is called Divorce Matters for a reason, because I talk about divorce and how it's destroying men. Because 90% of the time, it is a college-educated woman that's filing for divorce. Men don't leave. They don't leave. And I'll leave y'all with this step. Fine. Let us just assume for a second. Y'all hit the like and hit the subscribe if you don't mind. Y'all, check this out. Let's assume for a second. Let's assume for a second that yes, because women say that men are a-holes and all that good stuff. Okay, cool. I got you, boo. No problem. Let's assume, and I'm gonna be real generous, real extra generous. I'm gonna put extra sauce in it. Let's assume that half the men in this world, whoever get married, are assholes. Just half the men. I'm being extra generous. That's not true, but let's just be generous, right? Cool. So that means 45% of women would justify to leave their husbands. Justified, right? Cool. That still means that women divorce men 4.5 times more. Can you explain those numbers? You can. And on that note, I'll see y'all tomorrow around the same time. We're going to talk about another topic. And I'll see you guys later. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. It's my first time doing a live. You guys wanted it, you got it, right? So talk to you soon later. All right. Peace.